Adventure in Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here at Download, and I dragged a Florida band with me out of Florida to come to the UK, and here they are.
Yeah.
Set it off.
Man, it's good to be here. We love Download, and we're excited to be back in the UK. We always have a great time here at the shows. The kids here really care about music, and it's cool to be able to perform for them.
Yeah, it is. I love it here, too. Like, I do this one in Bloodstock, and I love coming over here as press doing it, you know? And the people here are so into the music. And one of the big things I noticed, too, is, like, a lot of festivals in the U.S., you have people in the Facebook groups and shit that all they do is fucking complain. Like, hello, were you here for COVID for 2 years when we had no live music? I thought everybody would stop complaining. But I don't ever see that here. Like, they don't even care,
they just want to hear music.
Yeah.
I think it's because a lot of bands don't get to come over here. A lot of bands don't have the opportunity to come over here, so whenever they do come over here, the fans really are excited because they don't get as many bands as maybe the States does.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
What experiences do you have? Like, do you have stories of playing over here in the UK that really stick in your mind?
Absolutely. I mean, it's starting to pick up more in the US now, but I've always felt like ever since we started touring out here that rock music has been so much more prevalent in the UK and Europe specifically. And so our first time coming over here, one, just being able to see everything, the sightseeing and everything, and two, just to see the passion and the love that these people have for live music, especially rock music, has just been insane. I mean, we played our biggest headline show ever in Germany. We just played our biggest festival show at Rock Am Park. So the love that we feel coming here is just something special, you know?
It is, and you know what blew my mind the first time I came over here for festivals is there were bands from the 80s that I was totally into that I thought were gone. I'm like, holy shit, they've just been here all this time. You know, and you turn on the radio here and they're playing like old school shit. And it's like, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, if you had told me that we would be playing the same festival at the same time as Iron Maiden, or if we would play the same festival on the same day as Guns N' Roses, I would have laughed, you know, but it's incredible to see. These are the bands that I grew up listening to, the bands that my dad grew up listening to, and getting to not only see them live, but share a stage with them is it's a dream come true.
Yeah, now I'll take that a step further, because one time when I was chatting with Jacoby Shaddix, I asked him, because he was at a festival in Europe, I'm like, what do you love about, you know, doing festivals in Europe? He goes, well, it's kind of a fucking trip. It's great. Like, I'm playing on the same stage as Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know, it's like, that's what's cool over here, too. And you're right. Wimmer is starting to take the cues from over here. In fact, I know for a fact that he went to Hellfest just to see how the European festivals are, to pattern it in the States. And we are starting to do that now, you know? So that's really cool, because it is cool that we can be one big family, but we don't have to be the same genre even here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Unlike when I was a kid where I couldn't even go to a fucking punk show because I had long hair.
Yeah.
You know? And it shouldn't be like that. Music is music. Music's the greatest therapy. If we had more music, we'd have less of the bullshit going on in the world.
Yeah, I agree.
So what else do you guys got going on coming up we want to talk about?
Well, right now our self-titled record just came out in November. It was a long time coming, and we're very excited about it. But we're already moving on. We're going to start releasing music sooner than later. We don't know exact dates yet, so I'm not going to leak anything. But, yeah, things have just been moving for us. It's been really, really fun. And what else we got going on?
I don't know. I mean, everything is moving so much faster now. People expect content faster and faster and faster. So we're just going to try and put out a new record and then tour as much as we can and try and hit as many places as we can So we're trying to enjoy the this tour specifically, because then it's back to the studio and it's back to work. But it's been such a gift to see that, we haven't been out here in a little over a year now, and there's always a fear of like, oh, maybe they've forgotten about us, maybe they don't care or whatever, and the crowds have just been so big, and we're so grateful for that. So we're enjoying it now, and then we're gonna hunker down and make some more music, make a new album.
Yeah, and you're here on like holy ground, that download at Donington. I mean, shit, I was 12 years old when they first started doing the festivals here at Donington.
Yeah.
And that's a long fucking time ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's an honor to be on the stage and above that, to just have people give a shit, to have people care.
Exactly.
Is amazing.
I think what I care about is I think you should bring back the podcast.
We've been hearing this a lot, and we started doing it because we were home, and because we had all this time on our hands. We wanted to find a way to connect with our fans and our audience if we weren't out there playing shows with them. And we've talked about trying to do it on the road, but once we figure out kind of how to make it work, I mean, I would love to. I had a blast doing it.
I can help you actually, but go ahead with what he was going to say.
Yeah, I would also. I was just going to tag on. Yeah, I would love to keep doing it. It's so much fun.
I'm actually going to be, I've been talking about it for a while, and now I'm going to do it. I'm actually launching another network that is only bands doing podcasts, and we'll do the work, so the band only has to do the talking.
Yeah.
And we mastered, even before COVID, the remote. So you could do it from your tour or whatever and just show up. We'll engineer it, we'll produce it, we'll distribute it, and you just do your thing.
It's not a bad idea. Yeah, sometimes we have trouble trying to record because Cody's always got to rest his voice, or there's press, or it's like hard to lock down a time, and then I feel like we just lose track of it. But this is all bullshit excuses. We just got to buckle down and do it.
Yeah, we had fun doing it, so maybe we should bring it back.
And it is a big thing now. So I think it would be killer, and it gives the whole world, even the places you haven't toured yet, to be able to hear your music and hear you and feel like they're connected to you. Because I think that's what podcasts are doing nowadays. Is they allow the people to be connected to the people.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
It's funny, when I was listening to bands growing up, any backstage access or learning anything about them as people outside of them on stage was rare.
Right.
They were very private, and now it's almost the exact opposite, where it's like, I know what everyone had for breakfast this morning.
What did you have for breakfast this morning? This
morning, I ate a sandwich. Yeah, I just had it was a little like turkey and cheese.
Nice.
Some toasted bread. It was pretty good. But it's funny trying to, find that balance between. Because at first you want to tell them everything. You're like, hey, this is all, you're sharing it with all of them. And then there's certain stuff you want to, just have for you, or just you and your partner. So trying to find that balance and trying to find how much of your life you want to share with the internet has been an interesting
shit.
Yeah, very private.
I keep it all private.
There you go.
But the podcast is a great way to open up and to show them, who we are when we're not playing music.
Because that's what I'm always interested in interviews a lot of times, is like, I want to know what your passions are outside of music, because everybody else is asking you about the music. Nobody's asking about that stuff, and that's what I like to know. And I love your merch, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
And people can't listen to my show unless they buy your merch. But one of the coolest pieces I thought was I saw the sweater on in your merch store. I'm like, now that's fucking cool, because not many bands do that.
What was it?
It was like a cardigan sweater or some shit like that.
Yeah, the pullover one, right?
Yeah. We've been trying to figure out. Every band is doing merch. Every band has the same shirts, the same hoodies. So every now and again, we're trying to think outside the box and think, how can we make something different? So we had this. One of my favorites was a split. It was black, half red. And it had devil horns on the hood of the hoodie.
Nice.
And it was such a pain in the butt to
really
figure out how to get it made and getting it all ordered. But once we did, the fans were so excited about it that it made it all worth it. I was like, I think this is cool, and it makes me so happy that they thought it was cool. So So yeah, just love trying to come up with new ways to come up with cool stuff. Everyone has a band tee, and they're great,
Right.
but something outside the box.
I agree that you have to have some unique stuff that nobody else has, and that's the stuff I would buy. Like, because I already have like 500 T-shirts, So I would like something like that, like really stands out, and sometimes even something stupid that is just funny,
You talk about the plushes?
Oh yeah, we made a set it off plushies, like a
Nice.
wolf in sheep's clothing plush, and I think there's such a market for collectibles now, just outside of music. There's all these people, and they want these things that they can hang on their walls or put on their shelves, and it's why not bands? Why not us? Why can't we do stuff like that? A little keychain, things like that.
Exactly. Well, everybody go get a Set It Off plushie, and why don't you guys go set it off here at Download.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Let's go Pipeman!
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.